get things underway. The Avs have won the draw, and we are now underway. He grabs the puck here at the point. Makes a save, but barely with that one.
Well, Sabres to make that save look easy, James, and because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
The Avs working around near the back end. And a great save. Quick pass to Huberdeau. Here's a shot. What save by the goalie. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still no score in this one. Colorado's won the defensive zone draw. Slides it diagonally to Lehkonen. Off the left wing and into center. Shakes off the coverage. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Wolf.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react. If you get there, you get there. What a great job.
And he denied that opportunity.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend, hey, James? I mean, so difficult when you're shoving, you're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Calgary's looking to break out. The Avs gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Colorado's got a hold of it against the wall. The Flames get a hold of the puck in their own end. Directed over to Klatka. Colorado's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he takes the dish. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Now a quick pass to Anderson. That's off a stick. Scooped up along the wall by Coronado. And he slides it quickly to Kirkland. And just like that, comes up with the puck. Great little flick of the stick. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. The Flames have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping.
Well, the official is right there to make the call, and no question about it, it's tripping. Anytime you take someone's feet out from under them, you're going to head to the box for 2.
The Avs will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Well, if you're the opponent, you never want to see the top-rated power play rested and coming on the ice, and that's exactly what they're doing. They've been chomping at the bit waiting for this one.
The Avalanche have possession along the boards. Picks it off. Look out! Stop that one. The Flames going to work on offense. The Avalanche have the puck in the defensive zone. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his face away, and it goes the other way.
Moves it to McKinnon. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Monahan. Puck grab by Lehkonen. Puts it off the outside of the frame. Off the outside of the post and stays out.
That's frustrating, James. The score is 0-0, and oh, what a miss as it goes off the post and out.
Tries to feed it over to Nelson. Feeds the puck across to Landeskog. To his teammate. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to...
Oh, the outside of the frame. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. The Avs come up empty-handed on the power play. Both sides back to even strength.
The power play unit looks stifled out there, and they have to make adjustments and read off what the PK unit is doing, and there was none of that.
Angles it over to Nelson. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Bean. And it's a quick pass to Coleman. Calgary's got it in their own zone. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And they get that puck down the ice. That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. Oh, he comes up with a big stop there. Picked up along the wall by Bean. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. Handles the pass. Jukin and jiving and shakes off the check. Denies him in front.
He does a great job of reading the defender's stick here. James, he knows exactly how to create a little time and space, and he takes it.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Still looking for our first goal. Monahan's won the draw and they're on the attack. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. Here's a short pass to Anderson. Nears the blue line and looks to set up at the corner.
That's a nice number, James, showing consistency and offensive production. He's got to like that one. The goalie coaches work all the time with one screen or one player in front, James, and he's got to do a good job of finding this puck. I mean, it just beats him clean. First, but I like the way they've established a forecheck and they've held possession. I think they've done a real good job. They've had a consistent effort. Now they've got to find a way to finish the back half of this period the same way.
And the puck clears the zone. The Flames played along the boards. What a steal in his own end. Passes it in front. And that doesn't connect. Taken along the wall by Hannafin. Huge steal in his own end. We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. 1-0 the score. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Picked up along the boards by Coronado. Excellent heads-up play to knock that puck down. Oh, those boards rattled after that hit. Wow!
And he's rattled as well, James. I mean, we knew that hit was coming, and then all of a sudden, boom, and he's down for the count.
Puck picked up by Landeskog. And that goes off a body. Moves it quickly over to McDonald. Slides the puck to Colton. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. And a good save on the play as action continues. Handles the puck. Gains the zone on the left wing. Trying to exit the defensive zone. Grabbed along the boards by Monahan. Oh, and that's kept in at the line and blocked.
This is a really tough one. You got to be strong on your stick, and you got to make sure that you get it outside into the neutral zone, especially when everyone's moving forward.
Quick feed to Paul. And he takes the pass. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Calgary's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. Fiend's got it along the wing. And he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit. It's message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing him down. He does exactly that with that huge hit.
Here's a chance. Oh, save of the play. Whoa.
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save. Wolf's aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot.
The Avalanche have the puck against the boards. Here's a centering pass. He scores! What a goal!
Some really great puck movement and speed through the neutral zone to gain that possession on entry, James. And then it's all about drive and attack. They take advantage of the numerical advantage, and they bury it.
Colorado's no longer chasing the game after that goal, Cheryl.
Yeah, and it's tough, right? When you're behind the 8 ball right away, and it can be difficult to be assertive or get your legs when that happens, but it feels like they found a rhythm here halfway through the period. One shift can change the landscape, like the Philly has.
And he takes a shot. That's a beautiful pass save by the goalie there. Oh, what a hit against the boards.
Executed perfectly, James. I mean, he can't maneuver. He's got nowhere to go. He's lined up, and then he's taken down.
And the puck skips away after that move. The Flames will play it from the defensive zone. Works it across to Nelson. And a stick break setup. Calgary's got it in their own zone. Quick pass to Klopka. Fires it. And he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper. But he turns it aside. Colorado's got the puck against the boards. And a strong effort on that play. And he gets it with 2 wide.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Puck scooped up by Anderson. From right out of midair, he bats it down. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Oh, he gets his glove on that and just enough to keep it out.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Here in the late goings of the period, it's all tied up. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. The Flames gain possession along the wall. Quick pass across to Kivaranta. And they'll dump it in. Here's a chance to set up now. Calgary's got the puck. What a hit, and that'll wear down the opposition. Colorado's on the attack. Comes up with the stop. Keeps it alive. Moves it to Manson. And now it's grabbed by Taves.
He knows he's only 1 goal away from his next milestone. That's why he's possessing the puck tonight.
And that's intercepted by Monahan. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Big time stop. And he's knocked off the puck there. The Avalanche have taken possession along the wall. Here's a short pass to Weegar. Moves the puck into the attacking area. The Avs take possession in the defensive end. Moves it on over to O'Connor. Quick feed to McCall. That goes off its wing. Scooped up along the wall by Gerard. Takes the bank pass feed. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. face-off here in this second period is about set to go. Neither side giving up much in the opening frame, and here we go, still tied up in the second. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. How do you process what you've seen?
Colorado's fortunate to be in a game here. I mean, it's tied heading into the second period, and they did not have the bulk of the play. Why? Because they turned the puck over way too many times. There's different areas of the ice where you're more vulnerable. They got to get out of those spots and find a way to move the puck quickly.
And now it's to Taves. Taken by Manson. Gaining momentum up along the side. Under siege, trying to get it out of their zone. And now he moves it quickly to Anderson. Moves the puck into the D zone. And he takes the feed. Makes a move in front. And turns it aside with ease. The Avs have it now. Gives him a jolt with that hit. And now he tries to get it across to Nichushkin. The Flames are in transition. Moves it quickly over to Coleman. Simple stop by Wedgwood. Colorado's got possession of the puck. Quick pass to Landeskog. And now he moves it to Nelson. And that puck leaves the zone. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. And a stick in the lane ends that. Oh! What a save!
Not much to say after that one, James. I'm actually at a loss for words. That was huge. Well, that was a 10-bell save. We're going to get to watch it again here on the replay, James. But man, oh man, when you find the puck like that and you have the instincts and urgency and the desperation to attack it, that is one heck of a save.
Lots of time left in this period. We got a tie game. The Avs win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Pumps it away in his own end. Gains control of the puck here on the blue line. And that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. Cechek's moving the puck through his own zone. And now it's grabbed by Bean. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. Picked up along the wall by Kirkland. Takes the puck at the point. Takes it right in the chest.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing. You gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
The Flames win the draw. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Picks off the feed. Slides it diagonally to Gerard. The Flames gain control of the puck. Tripped up on the play. Delayed penalty coming up. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Here comes the sentence. The Avs are going to be short-handed as they are called for tripping.
Natural tendency for players is to reach when they've lost position on their opponent. When you reach, often you take out the feet of your opponent. This is an easy tripping call.
Calgary sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
Calgary's won the draw. Off a stick and they can't connect. Looks to set up at the point now. And the goaltender manages to get a pad on that one. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Battle along the boards. The Avalanche have gained control of the puck along the wall. And that's intercepted by Hanifin. And he coughs it up with the pass. Dumps it in. The Flames have it now. Slides the pass over to Hanifin. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Shot! And he makes a save there. Back to the blue line. Shakes himself free. Oh, and he had the answer on that one. And they clear that puck. The Flames have it against the wall. Moves it up.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
He scores! So look who's Saturday as the points continue to pile up.
Just a huge number, James. Everyone around him knows that his teammates are up. They're congratulating him. You can see the stick taps right there. But this has been an unbelievable year for him so far, and it's incredible to think what he can continue to do. He's not happy with his score, James. It looks like he thought he was sealed to the post, but there was just enough room to let that puck slide by.
The Flames are finding that little extra pep in their step here in the second period and have taken a one-goal lead as a result.
Well, they broke the deadlock, and that's huge. Now you're playing in front, but I think this face-off and the shift that ensues is critical, James. Now you got your opponent right where you want him. You're back on their heels. Take advantage and try and get another one.
Taken along the wall by Anderson. And he slides it quickly to Hannafin. Coronato's got it in the offensive zone. Calgary's got the puck along the wall. Hooked up here in the neutral zone by Kirkland. Moves it to McKinnon. Hammers it into the boards.
No surprise here, James. Another hit in this one. When you're playing against him, you got to keep your head up.
Slides the puck over. And that goes off the player. Uses the force on that hit. Colorado's got the puck along the boards. Oh, big-time hit along the wall, and this is why I'm glad I'm up here in a suit, Cheryl.
And I'm right there with you, James. I wouldn't want to be along those boards either. It almost looked like he left his feet early, but nonetheless, it's a bone crusher.
And there's a shot off the outside of the iron and will play on.
The Avs are trying to shrink their deficit in this game. They're playing aggressive in the offensive zone, and they just wire one off the post as they try and claw their way back in.
He says, let's get physical on that play. What a great read breaking up the pass. Oh, and he whiffs. Puck grabbed by Manson. Easily turned aside by Wedgwood.
Nelson's a little frustrated right now, and I can understand it. I mean, he's got a high-danger look, and he just rips it off of the post. It's a game of inches.
Past the midway mark of the frame, the Flames lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Coughs up possession of the puck. Sends it across. And that's stolen by Lundberg. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Natchez. And he serves it across to McKinnon. And a strong physical collision on the play there. Deflected away. A nice defensive use of the stick there. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. And that's picked up by a teammate instead. Oh, he tried to get a little too fancy and it's shut down.
Yeah, sometimes the individual effort gets shut down early. You got to look for your options when you're in open ice.
Sends a pass over. Picked up along the boards by Kirkland. The Avalanche have it in their own zone. All alone! Oh, denies another play!
This is a great play, but
Scores! And that deflects in past the keeper.
wait a second here, James. This has been waved off on the ice. We'll have to see if this is going to be a rule, the kicking motion. goal is waved off, and after further review, it's a no goal, and everyone in the building is ecstatic.
The Avs have been the busier team offensively with plenty of scoring chances, just no finish, and they trail here in period 2. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Sends it over! Scores! And we are back to even!
Yeah, tie game now, James. I really like the energy that they've showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they've just created and doing something with it. They do a great job in transition, and they recognize they have the number. So on the odd man rush, they got someone driving the net, pulling the knee back, and guess what? They capitalize on the space that they're given.
Well past the midway mark of this period, we are all tied up in this one. The Flames win the faceoff. Here's a short pass to Anderson. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end.
Frost's been lighting the lamp with this point streak, playing so confident. He knows where he is on the ice, and it just seems that every time it makes its way towards the net, the puck's going in.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
Ozone face-offs, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win, and with a tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you gotta love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly.
They've got the defense outnumbered. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. And that slides right out to center ice. Oh, that was like a car crash. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Takes it over. And he's got the answer for that one.
I love this power move to the net. I'm going to call it driving the line. You want to manipulate your opponent so they have to turn, and that's exactly what happens. He wins the battle to the space, just doesn't connect on the finish.
The Flames move the puck to the defensive zone. Grabbed along the boards by Monahan. That's kicked away with the pad by Wolf. From the right side and up the middle. Monahan's got the puck. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. That's a solid hit. Scooped up along the wall by Olofsson. Sends it pass in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Getting into the later stages of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Picked up along the wall by Taves. Puck exits the zone. Taken by Drury. Colorado's got the puck against the half wall. And there's a glove save on the play.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Quick feed to Bede. Passes out front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Bede stick handling in his own zone. Picked away in the offensive end. A chance! Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to sweat it away. Puck picked up by Seichek. Pass to Bede. Puck moved over to Seichek. Pass across to Huberdeau. Now they come on the rush. Calgary's gained possession along the boards. Great hook check on the rush. Puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Here's a blast. And that goes off someone in front that doesn't reach the net. And he turns that one aside. Well, there you go. 2 periods down. 1 more to go, at least for now, right? Third period just around the corner. We are moments away from the third period. The truth lies here. Here we go. We're on the final frame here in this one, and it is still up for grabs. Stars! And we take a drive to clutch city as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line. This is a great goal, James, but it all starts with the pass. But how about the deep before the pass? I mean, drawing the coverage to yourself so that you can open the space to be able to distribute the puck, that's a beauty.
Colorado's been locked up in a dogfight all evening long, but look at this. They pushed through and found that go-ahead goal here in period number 3.
Well, I think they continue the scrappy dogfight. Don't get in the mindset to sit back. If you sit back and you allow entry into your zone, guess what? You're playing defense. Get on the hunt. Get on the prowl. Get on the puck and you'll win this game.
Hard hit frees up the puck. Skates across the blue line. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Colorado's got a hold of it against the wall. There's another for the hit parade. Tap dances around the check. Wolf's got it, and the officials blow the play dead.
Well, this is a smart play. He's been dialed in all night, and he recognizes that he doesn't want his team to make any mistakes. The safe play sometimes is to hold on.
Lots of time left in this period. Colorado's got the momentum with a 1-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. Takes the feed. Through center along the wing. Calgary's, he got rocked right under the bench.
Well, you knew he was going to take some extra juice there because he was right around the bench. And now he's in it, James. That's a tough one. You got to put your tail between your legs, get out, and get back on the ice.
Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Oh, the misfires. That goes right out of the zone. Moves it quickly over to Hannafin. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Lomberg. Fires it on net. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
Ninjas finally breaks through with a goal after multiple chances here, James. What I love about it is he stuck with it and he stayed with the process because, of course, he was getting a ton of puck touches. You know what this video is going to show up in the room. The coach is certainly going to use him as an example of what to do. Get those looks, get those touches, and it's bound to go in.
Colorado's turned good defense into good offense as they lead it early in this third period. Monahan's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Keegan on that hit. And they'll go the other way with it. Ball's carrying it ahead. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. And the officials will pass the sentence here. The Avs are going to be shorthanded, tripping the calls.
These are the ebbs and flows of the game. You're leading in it. You take an untimely penalty. Now you got to kill it off. You got to find a way to get out there and make sure the equalizer is not scored on your watch. I love the 1-3-1 set on the power play unit they used earlier. Listen, they had success, they scored, but there's so many variations off of it. I love the bumper position that can act as a decoy, allow the puck to get through to create those seams and open up those shot attack lanes.
Colorado's got it along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Drury. Calgary's got possession here in the neutral zone. The Flames carry it along the wall. Here's a shot. Let's see if the puck moves on. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Big opportunity here on the power play with this offensive zone face-off.
A lot of ice available to get the goaltender is extremely fatigued. Get him moving east-west.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. We're going to face off after the puck stays covered up.
Wedgwood's having a really efficient game right now, James. I mean, he's had to make many big saves throughout the game, and the timeliness of them can really give momentum to your team, and he has. I mean, just look at the ones that he has made. It's not necessarily quantity, but it's all about quality. He's been excellent.
zone. Nice job to escape the zone. Calgary's got the puck in their own end. Carries it in. Here's a chance. Sends it in front. And a new pass. And he denies that. Great opportunity there. Things starting to get a little physical out there. From off the wall and onto a stick. Quick pass to Coleman. Sends it in front. And that's stopped. Lets it go. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Moves the puck across the corner. Trying to end this siege. And they get the puck out and they needed that.
They certainly did. This PK unit has been on fire. They get the clear. That's one. You kill valuable time. That's two. And now three. You can contest the entry. That's a great play all the way around.
Oh, and he misfires on that. Moves it to McDonald. And now it's over to Natchez. Colorado's got the puck. Snaps it on net. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Good stand-up hit. Scrum ensues along the boards. And it's freed up over to his teammate with a nice kick pass. Trying to clear. Taken along the wall by Nichushkin. The Avs scoop it up along the boards. Here's a short pass to Kirkland. The Avalanche have the puck in the open ice. Gets the puck in deep. Tries to feed it over to Farabee. Now a quick pass to Coronado. Tiptoes around the poke check. Oh, he gets in front of that to make a great save. Good hit. The Flames gain control of the puck. The Avalanche have the puck in the neutral zone. Grabbed along the boards by Landeskog. Oh, a clutch save! Oh, just a great heads-up play by Huberdeau. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Landeskog. Center pass in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. And that play's neutralized. Colorado's got possession of the puck. On the one-timer. Turns it aside with the save. Gets it over to Huberdeau. Oh, look at this chance. Broken up by McKinnon. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Sends it out in front. The shot. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Shot. Stopped with ease.
Wolf's helping his team with his rebound control and really keeping the puck away from the front of the net and cleaning up the trash.
Stopped by the goaltender. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. More than half the period has expired. 3-2 is where we sit. It's a one-goal game in what has been a very fun contest to this point. Takes the feed. Redirected off a stick. Scooped up along the wall by Girard. Lehkonen slugging the puck. Here's a chance in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there.
I've really enjoyed this game tonight, James. It's been tight, it's been fast-paced, defensively structured, and you never know which way it's going to end.
And he slides it quickly to Lehkonen. Oh, low out against the wall.
Well, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice, clean hit. And everyone on the bench erupts with that one, knowing that not only do they gain the puck, but a message-sending hit along the wall. Well, the bench erupts with that one, and you know why, James? Because he is telling his team, listen, I've bent, but I have not broken, and neither have you. So let's get going here. Let's find a way to get back in this one and tie it up.
Colorado's attempt to put more pucks on net has paid off as they lead it in the third. Off the try, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Nice zone entry from the right side. The Avs gain possession along the wall. Oh, set that hit up perfectly. The Flames have it in the offensive end. Sends it down low. Colorado's got the puck along the wall. Angles it over to Kelly. They've got numbers here. And there's the save. The Flames take possession in the defensive end. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Uyghur's got it against the boards. And that's a smart heads-up play by Drury.
When you're trailing in a game, sometimes you try and do too much. You're overly aggressive. And you try and do a high-risk, high-reward play, and that's exactly what happens here.
He scores! Jumps on the rebound and makes it count.
I love watching these types of goals because there's a certain edge and grit and level of competition that you have to fight for those rebounds, James. He's ignited his entire bench with that energy goal.
The Avalanche have extended the lead to 2, and time is of the essence now, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's the back half of the third period, and this is where you still want to continue to attack, but you have to be aware of your positioning on the ice. In particular, when the puck turns over, you want to protect the middle.
Moves the puck. Here's a chance. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Wedgwood's been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. He's been excellent between the crease, and that's making the saves that you need to and you want to at the appropriate moment. Man, his team's been effective going north.
And they score!
Well, the delayed penalty, they get their opponent running around, James, and they wind up scoring, so that's going to nullify their power play, but it doesn't really matter. They got one on that one.
Very effective.
Well, leadership comes in many ways, and for him, it's all about action and leading by example. It's hard work. It's the drive. It's the compete. It's getting to the dirty areas, and everyone on the bench recognize it. You can see that they're celebrating with him right now.
The Flames have suddenly put themselves into striking distance to even things up here in the third.
And it's tough when you're on the other side of this. You can feel the wave coming, and you're not sure how to stop it. So they have to find a way to continue the pace and put them on their heels and just attack the net.
And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. On the attack into the offensive end, right on the gut. Calgary's got a hold of it along the wall. And he takes the feed. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Wedgwood. There's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. And now he angles it across to Coleman. The Avs get a hold of the puck along the boards. And now he tries to get it across to Colton. Calgary's looking to break out of their own end. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Oh, denies them with the paddle save.
One of the most difficult things to do in hockey is manage the pulse of the game. And when you're trailing, you got to find ways to get back in it, to fuel, to ignite yourself, to push and dictate pace. Well, that hit right there is sending a very clear message that they're still in it.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Monahan's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Skates to the crease, and he gets just enough to keep it out.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Picked off by Huberdeau. Calgary's got the puck against the half wall. Scores! Tied up here with a timely goal in the third.
Well, when they're backed up against the wall, they decide to turn the tides and put on the press, if you will, James, and they get the equalizer. And they get the equalizer, James, and really they've been rewarded for their efforts. They got down in this game, but they continue to chip away press, and now they find themselves on defense.
The Flames have jumped right back into this one, and not a moment too soon in the third.
Oh, we have ourselves a game here, don't we, James? And this is what everyone wants. They love these nail-biters right to the finish.
The Avs control the puck against the wall. The Flames ready to go on the attack. Oh, misses the net. You know he'll want that one back, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly will, James. That puck is following him around, and you can see he saw the opening, but wasn't able to put it on net.
Sends the pass over. Cuts up with the stop. The Avs have it now. Nearing the final 60 seconds in this one. And the puck skips off the glove. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. Let's get the call. Colton's going off for interference.
Taking the penalty at the end of the third period when it's a tie game is a tough one. If they want to get to OT, they're going to have to kill it off.
Calgary's got another opportunity here on the man advantage. Broom has won the faceoff, and he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Receives the pass. Here's another hit on the play.
He's going to feel terrible tomorrow, James. Over and over again, he's been throttled.
Works it across to Huberdeau. The Flames will play it in their own end. Calgary's got the puck along the wall. Turned aside with the glove by Wedgwood. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Landeskog side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Lekkonen's taking it from his own end. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Oh, he'll feel that one. Puts him hard into the wall. Puts it on net. That's a textbook save by Wedgwood. Slides the puck to Landeskog. Solid body contact. And that brings an end to the third period. We are still tied, and that means overtime is looming in moments. You love these moments of drama if you're a sports fan, and overtime is set to get underway. Here we go. Overtime is officially underway. Here's a chance, and he meets that one square on to stop it. The lane was plugged up, and that shot's blocked. The Avs will kill off a few extra seconds now, and a successful clearing attempt. Time ticking away here on this man advantage.
Keeping it simple and creating some speed, but they have to gain entry fast.
Here's a shot. Denies him on the play. Saucer feed. Calgary's going to be hard-pressed to find better opportunities to win it than that as they come up empty-handed with the power play.
I'd say they got it done, James. Back on their heels on a PK, and they find a way. They get in the shooting lanes, and they take care of business. Momentum might change.
Through pass ahead. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. And now it's grabbed by Monahan. And that's blocked away. Puck scooped up by Manson. Directs it on over to Landeskog. Calgary's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Quick feed to Anderson. Sends the puck across. Puck grabbed by Burns. Passes over to Landeskog. Hits something away to keep it from going in. Huge hit in the corner. Toss up the puck after that hit. Takes the pass. And makes the save.
Absolutely love this hit here, James. I mean, played 60 minutes, you're in overtime, the juice, the adrenaline is going through your body, and these timing hits are everything in terms of momentum as you try and finish it off.
A critical face-off looming here. Let's see if they can maintain that offensive momentum.
Well, you know that the defensive side is vulnerable right now with a tired tender, and on the offensive side, you got to recognize that vulnerability and you have to attack the net.
Fantastic save! He's it on goal. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. Coleman's getting 2 for boarding here.
Well, you know your PKers and your goaltender have to stand on their head here. It's overtime, and now you're shorthanded.
There's nobody you want on the ice right now than your top 10 rated power play unit. These guys could end overtime right now if they just put one on the board. Let's see what happens here, you guys.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Sets out front, and we're going to get a penalty coming up here. What an opportunity here for the man advantage unit. It's a 5-on-3 with plenty of time to work. The Avs will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Turns it away. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Shot from the back end. Denies him on a slapper.
Wolf's been outstanding tonight, really standing on his head and giving his team a chance. Desperation save. Look at this sequence here, James. I mean, everyone in front of him has to find a way to clear that puck and give the guy a break.
Backlund's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. The Avs win the defensive zone faceoff. Moves it quickly over to Nelson. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Ball's got it in the defensive end. Picked up along the wall by Nelson. Game on his stick. Wolf's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. Steps in and takes the puck. Quick pass across to Natchez. And he comes up with it. Slides it diagonally to Uyghur. Trying to get it down the ice. Can't get it out as they try to play. Scores! Turn out the lights! This one's over! They needed overtime, but what an effort!
Oh, you could just feel this one coming, couldn't you, James? I mean, they're on the power play, and what an effective one it was. I mean, they are pressuring all over the ice. Even when they lose it, they are first on retrieval, just hounding it, and they wore the PK unit down. They looked for their moment, and they converted.
Well, and that brings a fun night of hockey to a conclusion, and we will say goodbye. She's Cheryl Pounder. My name is James Cebulski. Thanks for joining us from all of us here at EA Sports. Good night.